All right, 5 countries with the lowest cesarean section rates in the world. 5 countries with the lowest C-section rates in the world. I'm Dr. Fatou Fwana. I am an OBGYN who works to keep pregnant women safe here in the US and around the world. And I want to talk about these low C-section rates today. You know, we do know that a vaginal delivery is always best for mom and best for baby, and we try to do that as much as possible. But we also know that C-sections are life-saving surgery. We know that because C-sections existed, we've been able to decrease the number of babies that die during labor, because babies used to die during labor a lot, but now we can detect when babies are distressed and deliver them quickly with a cesarean section and improve their chance of life. Worldwide, 80% of all deliveries are vaginal, 20% are C-sections. There is no particular recommended C-section rates, but there have been studies and that are endorsed by the World Health Organization that show that somewhere around 10 to 15% of cesarean sections are needed. Of all deliveries, about 10 to 15% will require a C-section if you want to save lives of mothers and babies. Studies have shown that when C-section rates are less than 10%, you have worse outcomes. It means that mothers and babies in that particular setting don't have access to this life-saving surgery, and because of that, they die. All right. So here are five countries that have the lowest C-section rates in the world. All right. The country with the lowest C-section rate in the world is Chad, 1.4% cesarean section rate. What that tells me is that women just in Chad, they don't have access to C-sections and they die. And actually, Chad has one of the highest maternal mortality in the world. You'll notice that this list kind of goes along with high maternal mortality and high child mortality. So Chad, 1.4% C-section rate. Compare that to US, 30% C-section rate. To the rest of the world, 20%. All right. Number 2, Niger. Niger has 1.4% cesarean section rate. Also very low, just like Chad, also has high maternal mortality. Number 3, Ethiopia, 1.9% C-section. Very limited access to C-sections, all right? Number 4, Madagascar. Madagascar has all of their births, only 2% cesarean sections. And then number 5, Cameroon. Cameroon, 2.4% of all of their deliveries are by C-sections. I'm going to throw in a bonus country. I'm from Sierra Leone. I was born in Sierra Leone and moved to the US in my early teens. And so Sierra Leone, where I'm from, and where I do a lot of work now, 2.9% of all births are by C-section. So again, very low C-section rates because people struggle to have access to C-sections. So if you notice, all of these countries are in Africa, and most of these countries have high maternal mortality. It shows that women in these countries don't have access to the doctors, the hospitals, the safe blood, all of the things that are necessary to do C-sections. And as a result, their mothers die, their babies died. You know, I said before, Chad and Niger have the highest maternal mortality ratios in the world, partly because they don't have access to cesarean sections. So this is a reminder that yes, in the US, we need to work to decrease our C-section rates and keep them low. But we also need to acknowledge how important C-sections are in saving the lives of mothers and babies. And that, we need to ensure that around the world, women have access to this because we need them to survive and thrive. All right, thanks, bye.